Hi, I'm Tim Wilson, and I want to talk to you today. Hi, I'm Tim Wilson, and I'd like to talk to you today about tone quality and articulation and how they're related. Most students want to play with beautiful sound, and they concentrate and in their warm-ups work on developing flexibility, and they work on getting nice sounds on long tones, and all of those things are important. But one thing that's very important to tone is articulation. It's often ignored. So I hope you won't be one of those people that ignore it, and you'll think about how to get a clean articulation. When you're playing your instrument, especially a brass instrument, but also flute, one where there's nothing inside your mouth, we make a number of mistakes that you need to be careful of and that you can correct. There are two that I want to talk about today in articulation. Articulation is the way you tongue. So how can you make that clean and make your tone better? I want you to listen to me articulating one way that many of you use in band and how it affects the tone. First, I'll play a tone. I'll play something with what I think is good articulation. And now with poor articulation. What I'm doing there in the second case is tonguing with my lips. Now, I was exaggerating it quite a bit, but it's something that you may be doing yourself, but getting more of this sound. One thing you notice is, and how you can correct this, is to play in front of a mirror and try not to move anything on the outside. Everything happens inside your mouth, not on the outside. If there's any movement, especially in your jaw, you need to make sure that that stops. So we don't want any poo-poo in the band. You want to make sure that everything is nice and clean. It all happens inside your mouth. The outside is like a rock, never moves. The other type of articulation, which is often used in band that might be corrected, is tonguing between your teeth. And this is like using a water faucet as an example. You turn on the water faucet and you let the water go down into the bottom of the sink. You want the sound to as if you're running your finger through the water that's from the faucet to the same thing. You don't want to stick your thumb up into the faucet and squirt the water everywhere. Well, that's what happens when you tongue between your teeth, and it hits the and it causes an explosion on every note. This is what I mean. Hear how that tongue is getting in the way? So again, you want to pull that back behind your top teeth. Now, for low brass players, I don't want to say that you don't always tongue between your teeth, but you don't stop the tongue between your teeth. The way you can see this in the mirror is that you can see your tongue coming up to your lips. In the mirror, you'll see the corners of your tongue. Hear how the tone improves? Hear how the articulation will improve if you try to pull that back behind your tongue, or at least open your teeth up and tongue against your top teeth, but not between your teeth. There was